It is the summertime, which means Hollywood's rolling out its action-packed blockbuster movies. But in these rough economic times, will the crowds keep packing the theaters? Well, you may be surprised.
Wall Street started the day with a tumble.
A brutal day on Wall Street. Stocks plummeted.
Even in tough economic times, for generations, the conventional wisdom has been that the silver screen is recession-proof.
Play it once, Sam. For all time's sake. Play as time goes by.
During the Great Depression, one ticket stub got moviegoers hours of unique entertainment and a comfortable seat in the theater's soothing air conditioning.
What about that? We'll always have that.
It was the only thing to do in which you could get cool and meet in a community and entertain yourself. Movies still are a great entertainment value, but they're still high.
Last year, the average ticket price in the U.S. rose 5% to an all-time high of $7.89. And with so many other distractions available to audiences, from Facebook and iPhones to video games, are movies still worth the price of admission?
Too high, and concessions are ridiculous.
My movie-going habits have reduced from going at least once a month to now like twice a year.
I like to go, but I mean, $14 a ticket. It's too much.
Despite America's frustration with theater prices, fans came out in record numbers for the latest Harry Potter. And Bridesmaids sent many audience members laughing into the streets.
Everybody, go outside. Be careful! We all got the flu. Such a coincidence.
And while some may not be laughing at the cost,
I don't want any trouble.
in tough times, we all need a small break from reality. And despite the sluggish economy, the summer's movie box office ticket sales are currently up nearly 4.5%. Attendance is up more than just 2%. And joining me now is Paul Dergarabedian. He is box office analyst for Hollywood.com. Great to have you with us, Paul. Good morning.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Well, is Hollywood really recession-proof?
Well, I think quality is recession-proof. So if the movies are good, people are going to go. And people fixate on the price of a movie when they don't like the movie. So in other words, if you go into a film and you have a great time and you enjoy that experience, you come out of there and you don't say, wow, I just paid $14 for that. I can't believe it. I'm not going to go back. But if you have a great experience, you don't think about the ticket price. It's like a great meal. If you go to a restaurant, spend a lot of money, have a great meal and a wonderful experience, you don't really care what you paid. You only care when you had a bad experience. And that's why Hollywood has to deliver on every movie. Otherwise, you could lose the audience.
Yeah, it's a good point. Plus, prices just continue to climb and climb some more. How about this summer?
That's
what
right.
are the movies that you think are recession-proof for the summer viewing audience?
Well, obviously, Harry Potter, that's always recession-proof. I mean, people love that series of films so much. They showed up there with an emotional response. And what you want is an emotional response from the audience, almost to the point of irrationality. In other words, they'll line up at midnight to spend money to go see these films. Planet of the Apes was another film that did much better than expected just last weekend. Yesterday, The Help opened based on the best-selling novel. People who read that book, they're going to go out and see that movie no matter what. And that's what you need from the audience, so that they are not fixating on the price, they're fixating on the fact that they must go see something.
Absolutely, and we heard that yesterday on our show when we talked more with the people from The Help. Tell us, what other movies in terms of genres do the best in these times?
Well, R-rated comedies have done incredibly well this summer, starting with The Hangover Part 2, Bridesmaids, Horrible Bosses, Bad Teacher. I mean, these are all R-rated kind of raunchy comedies. And they're just as escapist, let's say, as something like Planet of the Apes, because you go into the theater and you're laughing and you're having a great time. You're in that communal environment.
Paul, I'm sorry to cut you off. We're running out of time here on our show, but people do love to laugh. We appreciate all of your insight today.
Thank you.